Hey guys, welcome to Panda's Arena. Today we're going to be talking with two teams: Sacramento War Pig Siege out in California, and also Average Joe's. I've got Santos Trash Panda with me, and also Ryan Falls. Um, yes, Possum Night Alex. Kind of interested how she got the possum.
Autistic screeching.
Well,
You
don't
asked.
yeah. Um so yeah, Ryan's being a little quiet right now.
I'm always quiet.
But we are going to who do we want to start with? Ryan, or do we want to start with the War Pigs?
I don't know. I could see Aaron.
Yeah. Are you watching the stream?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
I don't know. This is Can you hear me?
I hear you.
Okay. Where's Ryan at?
I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I guess we will start with Average Joe's. So they are a newer discovered team. Oh. Feels like I haven't done this in forever. Trash discovered. Discovered, altered, renamed, improved.
We'll definitely take improvement.
Yeah.
Would you like to go over
The birth of your team.
yes.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't. No,
Yeah, why not? Go for it.
no. So we started a team up here in Grass Valley, California area, covering Nevada County and Placer County. It's the next one up from Sacramento, just to kind of get it a little more active between the big gap of area between Sacramento and Reno. So we're kind of the filler guys in between.
Right on. I'm gonna ask the hard question here right now. So did you guys take over the Grass Valley? The
Yes.
Griffins. Okay.
So there really wasn't a Grass Valley Griffins to take over. The team had pretty much died out, and we just filled a space.
Okay. All right. Do you have any of the old people who were on that team still fighting with you?
No, so I was with them for a while, and of course, I'm the only one on my team. Reno actually has two fighters now that were Griffins, and everybody else is gone.
Okay. I want to say because at the time the Griffins had 5 when I was out there still.
At most. I
Yeah.
mean, most of them. Some of them were full fighters. Others were just there.
Right.
Unfortunately, due to some very unfortunate circumstances, things fell apart, and the blame game was played. Fingers pointed at me as per usual, and they were given ample time to recover. They never came through, so in the end, we had to build another team that was performing and
Yep.
God damn it.
advantageous to the growth of our area and the sport in general. So, we had to make a decision, and the decision was to give way to the average Joes, and the Joes took over, and we're still chugging along, and the Griffins are no more.
Yeah.
It's just business.
Yeah. Sorry, Stacy. Yes, I know. I hadn't changed it from playing Call of Duty last night. So. Yeah. Right on. So, how long, Ryan, have you been fighting?
Let's see. I think this is my third year.
Okay.
Yeah, a little over 3 years.
Nice. So I just missed you by a couple of years when I was out there.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, technically, I mean,
I would say I feel like he was around but wasn't
the
active.
the Griffins wouldn't let Ryan come play with us.
Oh no.
Yep.
That's because Santos is the devil.
Yeah, you didn't know that. I'm the Warden of the West. I'm a tyrant.
Are you retiring?
But anyhow, what did you say?
I said, are you retiring is the question.
I said I'm a tyrant.
Oh.
I'm never retiring. Like I said, until I die. But I can't die, so I guess I'm never retiring.
Gotcha.
Anyhow.
Yeah. So this picture here, was that an event?
Which picture?
He sent me a picture of a team.
So that is, I can't see the picture for some reason. If it's a team, that is the Merc team that we used at Freedom Fest.
Okay.
Most of the fighters are actually from Arizona and Vegas.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Where's the photo? I don't see the photo.
It just popped up. Yeah,
Right.
a lot of those guys are from Arizona. We had, let's see, 2 or 3 from Las Vegas, and then myself and one guy from Sacramento.
Yeah, so that was the death dealers from Las Vegas.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Blood Eagles from Arizona, and then we had Jorge from the Sacramento Siege.
Yep.
Jorge.
Interesting. Gotcha. So how often do you guys do practice and everything?
So right now we're still in more the building stage with everything going on last season, where we were trying to see, how the area was going to play out with another team in the area. This is going to be more of the building season. It's probably going to be at least once a week, midweek practices.
Okay.
Yeah, and Sacramento still holds our weekend practices every week. So
Do you guys practice together or do you guys just practice separately?
yeah, we practice together when we can.
Yeah, most of the time it's just together.
Right on. So how long did it take you to get into full kit and start fighting?
So for me, my first kit, I actually had it within about 3 months. I just bought used stuff from one of the fighters on the Griffins.
Okay.
And got a top. That was it.
Nice. It's always nice to be able to have other people that have the same body style as you, where you can be able to fit their gear.
Yeah. Well, and the funny thing, the measurements for me and this other guy, we don't match up at all. It's armor that I guess has been hoarded around. I think it originated with Santos.
Mm-hmm.
And just made its way to me.
Fortunately, I was able to stumble across a hell of an armor deal and bought a kit from a dude who ended up being the exact same size as Ryan.
Oh, yeah, that's
Ryan.
my new kit.
Nice.
So that was a killer deal.
Very nice. So social media, if they want to get a hold of you and everything like that, you have Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok?
Yeah.
How active are you on that?
So not as much right now. Like I said, we were, kind of waiting until the first to roll around. That was the deadline for everything. Now that it's said and done, Facebook is going to be the most active. And then the others, probably 2 to 3 posts a month. Facebook, I'm wanting to do at least 2 a week.
Okay. Right on. I don't know if I have anything set for you for upcoming events, but you were just talking about rebuilding, getting your feet back underneath of yourself for the most part.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's pretty much what this season's going to be about. For us, is just getting things going, prepping for our actual coming season.
Yeah.
We're planning on sending people for regional tryouts for ACW Nationals coming up. Of course, California will have another Freedom Fest. Probably pull some mercs for that, and then
Okay.
whatever little things pop up, try to send at least one or two guys or girls. We got 2 females that are wanting to be pretty active.
Oh, nice. Do you get so between you two? Do you guys have a women's team, or do they just fight with the men?
We have enough for a women's team, but primarily the women fight with the men.
Okay. So now that's going to bring us over to Sacramento Siege War Pigs, which I totally did butcher it earlier. I did War Pigs and Siege backwards, but
Yeah. It's essentially the same team. So.
yeah, I blame my old captain Santos.
Yeah, that's fair. That guy's an asshole.
Yeah, oh yeah, never
Yeah, he
dies.
is.
Chokes,
Yeah, he is.
almost dies on bread.
Oh my god, that fucking sucked. That was terrible stuff.
Yeah.
In Scotland.
So, Santos, captain of Sacramento Siege War Pigs, which is theoretically 2 base type teams.
So, it's technically 2 teams in one. I mean, the basis behind it is the Siege primarily does ACW stuff, and the War Pigs compete in all other leagues. The War Pigs are basically our team that, we are not bound by anything. We primarily do compete in Buhurt League. That's our main goal as the War Pigs. But yeah, 2 different teams, same captain. But like I said, the War Pigs are for everything else non-ACW, and the Siege is only ACW.
Right on.
And the main reason behind that is the Sacramento Siege, as you know, is one of the first Armored Combat League chapters. And I've been the captain of it forever. And then now that I own both the Siege and the War Pigs, I just use the Siege for ACW stuff only, and then the War Pigs do whatever the hell we want.
Right on. So, you are a captain, and then you do vice captains.
Correct.
Rather than. So, and who are your vice captains, and if you could tell me a little bit about them.
So, our current vice captain is Dylan Sweeney. He's been a predominant HMB and Buhurt League fighter for some time. I mean, probably going on, I think, 7 or 8 years, I think.
Okay.
And, he's one of the definitely one of the heavier hitters when it comes to two-hand weapons, and he's one of our primary fighters. And then, of course, Alexa Bennett. She's my other vice captain. She was the former captain of the Valkyries as well for Team USA. Has fought overseas twice, and she's been fighting for me for 5 years now, I think. Damn, a long time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dylan just got an upgrade in armor, and Alexa's going to be getting a new kit here soon.
Hell yeah.
She's just recovering from knee surgery still, so she'll be back at it again eventually.
I think I had talked to her a while back, and she had mentioned it, but
Yeah, it was an unfortunate, mistake at practice led to her ACL getting blown out. Which oftentimes, when you get new fighters tied up with experienced fighters, sometimes the new fighters don't really know what they're doing. So it becomes this gaggle of mess. And then, unfortunately, during a grapple exercise, Alexa's leg got caught by the said new fighter and basically popped the ACL and just exploded it.
ooh. Well, when you see her, let her know I say hello and I wish her the best. And hopefully
Aaron says hello. There you go.
No, you're
She's
supposed
she's down the hall.
you're supposed to say, Mom, boy says hello, damn it.
Oh, Mom, boy says hello. Oh shit! I just woke up my kid now. Shit.
Oh.
Damn it.
So I'm sorry. I shouldn't have made you yell down the hallway.
That's not your fault.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Now you're in trouble.
I am.
So much trouble.
So
So,
dogs too.
dogs are fine. They go back to bed. So, how long have you been doing this then, Santos?
I'm going on 10 years. Yeah, about 10, a little over 10 years now.
Okay. And
So,
I know when I was out there, you had talked about that you have a goat. What is it? A goat sack fur on your belt that you normally carry
my
during
little
hailing?
fur?
Huh?
Yeah, so that little pouch, it's a sheepskin.
Okay.
Sheepskin
goat.
pouch used to carry my inhaler. Now it's just mainly a decorative piece. My first year of fighting, I always had to use that damn thing after every match. And then I was mid-fight, and I would carry it with me, so it would stay in that pouch when I was fighting. And I was mid-fight, and someone actually smacked the pouch, and the inhaler exploded. And then they're like, "What the hell?" And I took that for my advantage and knocked him to the ground. But that was the end of my inhaler. But after the first year of fighting, I never really needed them anymore. So that pouch is just there for decoration now.
Right on.
Stinks like all hell, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I want to say, have you ever washed it or tried to clean it?
It's been attempted to be cleaned a couple times, and then just gave up on it because no matter what you do to it, it just still smells the same.
Gotcha.
Disgusting.
Yeah. I don't say nobody's chiming in with any questions, so I gotta figure out what pictures I have where. Ow.
What?
Ow.
You say ow?
Ow. So, team picture, practice. What is that like for you guys, Santos?
Practice?
Yeah.
So, usually my guys drag ass getting there, so we start a little late. But, it's the usual. We start up with a warm-up, and then we go into grappling drills, ongoing wrestling, and then we'll go to striking drills. And then we'll get partially kitted up and go over some more of the same drills again. And then once we're kitted up, we go into, depending on how many people we have, 2 versus 2, 3 versus 3, et cetera, et cetera. And then same thing applies when we do joint practices with Order of the Gauntlet of the Rose in Fresno or Ursus in Concord. Same thing, warm-ups, drills, more drills, kitted up, and then fight. And then afterwards, as always, I provide food for the fighters that are there. And a chance for everyone to wind down and chit-chat with everyone.
Right on. How often do you guys do group practices with everybody?
So we, Eric Tafoya and Sean, I have a hard time saying his last name, so I'm not going to butcher it. But the three, so us 3 captains, we try to get joint practices going at least once a month. And we rotate, so either it's in Sacramento, it's in Concord, or it's in Fresno. So we do our best to make sure that we're kind of keeping that going to keep the gel moving.
Right on. How many guys do you have roughly on your team?
So the War Pigs on paper are about, say, 24 at this time. That's 24 men, and we have technically 4 females, but only 2 of them are technically active. Well, 3 including Sierra.
Okay.
War Pig wise, obviously she belongs to the Joes, but
Gotcha. And I'm trying to think. I had another follow-up question after that, but so tournaments, how do you guys determine who makes the team when you guys go and travel and do a match or something?
so we try to base it off on, previous tournaments obviously. We do hold tryout events where it's a joint practice, but it's geared towards the tournament aspect. And then we kind of dictate exactly who's gonna, who's doing the best, and we kind of go at a tier, level it versus as a tier, and then go down the ranks. So the better you're doing, and the more active you are, the better chance you're gonna get at taking one of the top spots to be on the primary team. You know, like lately we just started doing like more in-depth tryouts, and all based off of points. You get, survival, takedowns, defensive points. We add up those points, and that's how we're ranking everyone as far as position on the team goes.
Okay. And I'm
So
assuming like attendance and whatnot plays a big factor in that.
That plays a huge role into it. So the picture you just sent, every person on this team is actually a war pig. So now, Baron, yes, he is Order Draconis, but he's a war pig. Zach Hughes, he's a tall guy next to Dylan. He is from Vegas, but he's a war pig. Alex Duke, the bald guy next to me, he's a former Cerberus fighter, and he's now a war pig, even though he lives in Oregon. So war pigs, technically, we don't actually have a border. As the Siege's footprint is the Sacramento County, whereas the war pigs don't have a actual border. So we have members in different states as well. And then everybody else is all local. Oh, sorry, Dante on the bottom corner, little tiny kid. He's a member of Fresno, the Order of the Gauntlet of the Rose.
Okay. I want to say he looks so tiny and so young.
He's small, he's tiny, but he's a very good fighter, and he's coming up the ranks pretty quick, and he's very dedicated, and his heart's in the right place for the sport, and he wants it. He wants to go far.
Nice. It's always nice to see that out of the younger, smaller guys.
Yeah.
Hey, that looks like the axe head that I got from you. I totally think that's the axe head I got from you the other day, a couple weeks ago.
Which one?
Same picture, front row, one guy wearing the tabard with the pig on it.
Oh, no, that's ugly. I think so. I can't. No, wait. No, that's my one of my spares. It's the same style head.
Okay.
But that one's actually one of my spare axes.
I'm like, that looks like the one you sent me.
Yeah.
But, right on. And then, this picture here, which is, I'll send it to you. Of course. Looks like kind of a practice backyard in the War Pigs tabards.
That's at Dylan's house. We have the list set up in his backyard. And, so we were wearing Siege colors that day.
Right on. Was that a practice or getting ready for an event?
That's a practice.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, how many different War Pigs tabards do you guys have?
So, in the photo you're looking at right now, as far as the fighters go, we have the standard yellow. That is the standard basic Sacramento Siege tabard. The blue one is meant to be was meant to be the new design, and we ended up using it for field captain because there's also the red one. You remember that one? That one we kind of retired out because it was a specific captain's coat specifically for me, and that was supposed to be kind of like a ode to the old original Sacramento Siege surcoat, which was red, and then we switched to the yellows. And then the one that I'm wearing, that's just a custom one that was made for me. And it was supposed to be black and blue to go with the blue, This one I'm wearing in that photo was meant to be the new captain's coat to the blue Siege coats. And then eventually when the War Pigs came to be, the colors are the black and Robin Eggs blue is actually the color of that green that's on our War Pig tabards. Okay. But yeah, so that's your answer. There's technically only 4. And then people have their own variations of them. Like Dylan has his own personal War Pig tabard, and so does Sierra.
Okay.
But the color pattern still matches. But yeah, so there's only 4 technical variations of it.
Gotcha.
You have 2, I believe.
3. 2, yeah.
Yeah, you have the yellow and you have the blue, correct?
Yep. Still waiting for my black and teal one.
We are actually we have the temporary ones that the guys have been using, but and then like the captain's coat. If you notice in that photo, my daggers are teal on the inside.
Yeah.
My surcoat's reversible.
Oh,
but
nice.
we're having new sets of surcoats being made, and they're specifically for Buhurt League and everything, especially the Masters events, because we have to have presentable, nice surcoats.
Right.
So this next set of surcoats we're making aren't going to be used unless it's required,
more Buhurt League. Yeah. No, we're actually doing the same thing. for the new order. And ours are
Yeah.
also going to be reversible as well.
So it's but yeah.
So
And then of course, I still have the regional team for the Grizzlies and all that with ACW, and we'll be at Con again in May, I think it is. But War Pigs have Carolina Carnage coming up next week.
yeah, which I've
And
noticed there's quite a bit of people going to Carnage.
it's gonna be huge.
Yeah. I also heard there's going to be a few teams that have dropped out because, last minute injuries and things like that.
Yeah, there were a few teams that dropped out because of, I think I think there were some injuries at the IMCF tryouts.
Yeah,
And
Nashville.
So some teams are dropping because of that. But I don't know. Things happen. The War Pigs are actually sending a full team this year to Carnage.
Nice. Have
Last
you guys...
year I just went by. Last year I went by myself, and I got put on a Merc team. And the next thing I know, they're vetoing the existing captain and making me the captain. And then we fought as the War Pigs. So I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Nice. So this will be your guys' first time as a team going down there.
Yes, as a full team going to Carnage, and this is my second time going to Carnage. So this is going to be a blast because all the teams that are coming, it's going to be epic.
Yeah, I want to say because there's one team from overseas going?
White Company.
Yeah. Okay.
And they're freaking gnarly.
That's honestly what I've heard.
Yeah.
Canada's not coming.
Canada. Oh, sorry.
No, I thought Canada was sending a team.
I don't know.
Oh.
Let me.
For people who
see
don't
something.
know, this is Santos's picture that
What?
I just put up one of your pictures of you
Where?
on the stream.
I didn't see it.
Are you watching the stream?
I think so.
Are you on Twitch?
Oh, there it is. Now it popped up. Now you're moving. Now you're moving around.
Yeah.
No, man, you gotta post the other one I sent you.
I'll get to that one. I figured we'd at least start with this one first. Just
Yeah.
because, you've gone through so many kits over the years.
That is kit number 9.
Yeah, because I was going to say, because you were at, I don't know what one you were at, but you were at the black and yellow chess piece. And then you had just gotten your new chess piece. And then you had gotten your Benjamin chess piece. So within 2 years, you had gotten 3 different chess pieces.
Yep. This is my 9th full kit. I switched from my TI set that I had prior to this. It was part T. The upper half was TI and the lower half wasn't. So I switched from that to this, and then I do fully intend to get a 10th kit, the same style as this one, but all TI.
Interesting.
So, just all it costs is money.
Yeah.
Money.
So this is the picture that he wanted me to pull up earlier.
Yeah, man.
Santos is in his magic bullshittery.
Well, yeah, it's a pretty jacked up card, bro.
Yeah. Trash.
Like if you don't have a defensive wall, you're just losing right out the gate.
Yeah. Also, whatever you do, keep all of your snacks away from Santos, no matter what time of day, night, anything like that, because if he sees you munching on something, he's going to ask you, hey, can I get some? Or he's going to throw
Fair.
a freaking chicken wing at you.
Look, man, I did what I had to do.
No, that was you called me over just to throw that chicken wing at me. Which
That was great.
God. Which one of these nights I have to watch that video again. I missed that.
I know.
Good times.
The Great Baloney War.
God, yeah. What the shit? Baloney War. We had so many different random shit that went on.
No, that card, that 5 was stuck to the wall all the way up until the day I moved out of there.
God.
I still have it here now. It's attached to the portrait that was over there now.
Right on. So no, I'll leave that up for a little longer. How many different helmets have you had since you've been fighting?
Oh, 1, 2. That I've owned personally for myself.
Yes.
I've had the old clap visor, and then I went to my bar boot, the black and gold one, and I switched away from that for a nasal for a little while, and then
I forgot about the
I was
nasal.
back in my black and gold, and then now I have my all stainless bar boot. So I've only 4. I have a 5th one that I haven't put together yet. But yeah, so helmet wise, I haven't had as many helmets as I've had kits.
Technically, well, you're missing one. You never wore it, but
Oh, my kettle helmet. So I've had my kettle too.
all right, you're still missing one. You never wore it, but you had it for some time.
Which one was that?
The titanium helmet.
Oh yeah, you see, I purchased that just to sell it for. I bought that just to sell it for a profit.
Oh, I know you did. And what's funny is Zach Fry, he's planning on getting a titanium modified kit, and he's like, you know, what'd be cool? Not cool, but interesting would be a titanium helmet.
Yeah, do not get a titanium helmet. Do not.
Yeah, I'm like,
I will
well,
fly out there. I will fly out there personally and hit him myself.
all right. Everybody,
You know
hears
what
that?
I want to see you wearing? I want to see you at a hound skull one day.
Fuck you. Never.
None of that beak pecking bullshit.
Yeah.
Cause didn't there was 2 people that had them when I was out there. 3. Marcus.
Well, one of them doesn't.
Fox.
One of them doesn't count.
Which Marcus?
I said one of them doesn't count.
Why? Super illegal, but on the other hand, Santos comes to visit.
Yeah, I'm down. I'll come visit. I'll come
Yeah.
visit you, but not Aaron.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh, speaking of which, Swartz wants to know where his Grizzlies tabard is. He said
what's
he's
his
still.
address? Tell him to post it on here.
I bet I have room for
I'll
you.
send them one.
Nah, if Santos is coming to visit, he's going to come cuddle with me. And he's never leaving.
I'd be damned if I'm staying in that fucking state.
Why? You'd be okay.
First off, I'm brown. Okay.
What the fuck does that
Don't
have
fit
to do
in.
with it? But
I don't blend in.
you'll be fine. Cannot steal the trash panda.
I do what I want.
But yeah, no. Helmets. You have your stainless steel one. You just got a. How new is that trash panda tattoo that you got?
The one on my back?
Yeah.
That's a few years old.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
What made you get that?
Because I like pit vipers, which he's wearing pit vipers. And I'm Trash Panda the Undying, so why the fuck not? Why would I not get a tattoo of myself on my back?
Fair. Have you gotten it colored yet, or is it still black and white?
I can't have color, so all my tattoos are shaded in black and white.
Okay. I
My
guess.
skin rejects colored ink, so
Interesting.
yeah, it's depressing.
So, I want to go back here a little bit. Do you still have Jack the Skeleton?
Which one?
The corn tattoo.
Yes, the corn cob.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still there. It's still fucking there, man. The lightning bolt is gone though.
Oh, the lightning bolt on your big toe.
Yeah, that went away. I don't know how, but it went.
Yeah. All right. Well, you bring your small army. I'll bring my small army. We'll fight. We'll fight for Santos. Alex the Possum Knight.
I'm already pro fighting Colin Martin New for freaking Andrew Barron. So.
Uh oh. I'll just get What do you weigh now, Santos, if you don't mind?
250 pounds.
Oh, I'll just have Zach Fry pro fight you. We'll be okay.
How tall is Zach Fry?
5 foot. He's taller than you.
Everyone's taller than me.
I know
Wait,
you.
never mind. Ryan's
Hold
taller
on.
than me.
Hold on.
Yeah, I'm not taller than
Are
you.
you still 5'8", or did you? Are you still at
5'9".
5'9"? Okay.
I'm 5'9".
Now that you don't have to carry that heavy ass backpack, your back finally extended back to 5'9".
Yes. My spine's no longer compressed anymore.
There's no
5'10"-ish.
way. Zach's 5'10"-ish. He might be. I'll ask him later. I'm surprised he's not watching and just giving me shit about this.
Right.
Could ask what state of fighting. I don't know how long ago Tyler Sports. So, sorry, Sports. I am not currently looking at. He is my height. Who's your height? Zach?
We'll probably fight both of you at the same time.
I think Zach would give you a run for your money. Zach's
Pretty
only
old.
been doing it 3 years, and he's doing well.
I'm down.
All right, well, we'll have a fully 32 by 64 list, and hopefully spring fling in April.
April. Yeah, so I mean, between the months of April, so April to May, that little window before stupid freaking FitCon, there's not much going on. I'll
Yeah.
say that out loud. That's.
I will say I only have a handful of people that I know that are going to ACW Nationals.
Well, the rest of them aren't missing anything.
No,
Fuck.
we were
Oops.
actually gonna go, but with the cost and how many other events is ACW going to go, it wasn't going to be beneficial for us.
I'm placing 0th,
Yeah.
getting my 0th place.
Hey, you guys got plastic medals.
You.
So I'm going to talk about something that is sitting behind you, Santos, in all of its glory.
What is sitting behind me?
All of your medals.
Oh, there's a lot of them.
I know there is. I'm going to be a pain in the ass, and I want you to talk about them, because I want to say you are the first person who I've talked to who has fought overseas.
Yes. So I've been overseas quite a few times. So all the gold medals behind me, I have them all, but the reality is only one of them is technically an international gold medal. And I mean, it could be considered an international event. You know, it was a Mexico tournament. They had other countries there, and Broforce took gold. But all the other medals I have that are overseas on that mantle are silvers. So I have not taken gold with Team USA in my 10 years of fighting, unfortunately. I've only gotten silver. Many of those other medals are all from national level events and regional events throughout, all my time of fighting. Fives mainly, and the big trophy that they're all hanging on was the first time that the Pacific region took gold after Ursus split from the ACW or ACL, excuse me, and that was back in 2016 or 2015, I think, and then we just kind of kept stacking from there. But I remember that day. It was a certain individual was like, hard to believe that California was able to bring gold home without Ursus again anymore. And, a friend, Eric Sarai, and I were kind of like, wow, thanks for the good job.
The boost of
Asshole.
confidence there.
Yeah, it was like, okay, so, but it was whatever. We brushed it off and we kept trucking and kept grinding and then just kept adding medals through the years. And then, that's kind of where they all go.
Right on.
I have a giant plastic clock hanging on there because that was our reward for. You can see it when I lean back my chair.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I
that was
see it.
the
They
award.
can't, unfortunately.
Yeah, and then there's another trophy right here underneath the raccoon skin from ACW Nationals. They're mainly ACW medals and stuff through the years. Some are with other leagues, but yeah. Unfortunately, no gold overseas yet, except for Broforce.
Yeah, which for people who don't see what I'm seeing, since I'm doing a chat with him through Discord, and
I'll take a picture of it. I'll take a picture and send it to you, so you have a better shot.
Yeah, your picture might be better than the one that I just did.
Let me get a good one here. Just get up because I'm trying.
Ooh,
Fuck me.
that's so loud.
What? A chair?
Yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna need to send this to somebody for me to be able to save it. Cause it's. Thanks, Schwartz, for being my guinea pig.
I'm sending this to you as is, just so you can laugh.
Oh God.
Let the audience be like, "Hey, what the fuck?"
So.
There you go.
Why'd you send me that second picture?
What? What did I send you?
You sent Drake.
Oh, that was from today. Drake almost hit me in the face.
Oh God.
I was recording.
Well, don't get that
Fuck
close.
you, Drake.
Hey, what'd you say?
So don't get that close. You'll be okay.
No. He bounced off of Ryan Kirkpatrick's shield and it freaking swung my way. And I'm like, hey man,
So
that's a shitty picture.
I know that was I literally screenshotted that through our chat that we have going on.
Let's
But
the other one I just sent you.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I have to add it and adjust it and save it, modify, edit, bada bing, bada boom. Why?
What? Why what?
The image is right above the trophy.
Don't worry about it.
Well, no, I went to bring up the picture, and when it was enlarged, like super enlarged. So all I got was a special picture just to the face, and that's all I see there. And I'm like, wait, is that actually there? And I looked up, and I'm like, oh yeah. So I'm not gonna put that on here, but yeah, these are the trophies that I was talking to Santos about.
You still missed one.
Which one?
It's right below the trophies.
Huh?
Right below the trophies.
What are you talking
It's kind
about?
of blue and shadowed.
Oh, the puzzle? That's okay, though.
Okay. All right. Anyhow. So, yes. Giant plastic clock was our gold medal, along with the tiny little plastic medal that Ryan got us for when Sacramento Siege, when I brought a goon squad to the ACW Nationals, and that was myself. I was just a big figurehead. Dan Krug, Brett Skinner, Joseph Reddit, and Pete Moe. Those guys were the all-stars, and they did all the heavy lifting, and we beat all the teams twice, basically, undefeated, untouched, through the entire event. And
oh, yeah, I heard about that. That's when they threw their little hissy fit.
We got 0th place. Huh?
So that's when they threw their little hissy fit.
Yeah, we got 0th place. It was great. We got cool drinking ones, though, even though I don't drink.
Yeah.
I just use mine for milk.
God.
Yeah, February 16th will be 3 years sober.
Nice.
Oh.
Congrats. I'm proud of you, buddy.
Thank you.
I know there was a time period where when I was out there, you had tried, but things were just not working out for you. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, when I decided to do it, I had everything all planned out, and then fucking COVID happened, and I'm like, oh, okay. I guess I'm doing this by myself then.
Yeah. Right on. So I see what the couple gold medals from Battle of Roses.
Yeah, those are the Roses ones.
Okay. Yeah, I still have
There's
mine as well. That's
nice.
back
Yeah, that was the one that you have. That was Battle of Roses 3.
there.
Battle of Roses 4. Nice. Nice. Battle of the Roses 4 wasn't great. That was really actually a rough year.
Was okay.
And
I would say I have actually. Big Nate sent me a T-shirt from that Roses.
yeah, that's the one that yeah, we don't talk about that one. And then of course we didn't have it for a while because of COVID and all the drama and all the bullshit and everything, and then we had Battle of the Roses again and all you off on everyone.
Right on. And is that something that's not something you guys are having this year, correct?
So this year I am not doing Battle of the Roses just because a lot of the stuff that we do out here actually does come from my own pocket. I do pay for a lot out here for my guys and for the do the tournaments and everything. So because there's a lot of different things going on, and none of these other events were like overlapped on Battle of the Roses maliciously. It was, hey, we're going to be holding this event on this day. Are you cool with that? I'm like, yeah, sure. We're not doing it because of finances and everything. So I was like, you know what? There's quite a few events popping up. I don't really feel like footing out the bill for an event that might have a very low turnout. So we're going to skip it this year. And then next year we're going to do it for Battle of the Roses, as well as Freedom Fest this year. I think we're aiming for July.
Okay.
Probably around the same time we did last time, towards the end of the month. So Ryan and I are going to put a lot of our attention into that after I get back from Carolina Carnage. And then Roses next year, I'm going to try and get it to be a Buhurt League event.
Nice.
So it won't be an ACW event.
Sad, but I would be okay with that, and I know a lot of us would be. Yeah.
Well, you get more teams invited out, more people's going to show up doing it that way.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Because
it's
realistically, if you have, you pay X amount of dollars for a membership, and you only go and fight once or twice, in my eyes, that's not really worth that membership.
Yeah.
But if everything goes into Buhurt League, which if that's the same amount as the other league, and you can get more fights in and more teams travel to that, that's going to be a lot more fights, a lot better fights, and a lot more entertaining.
Yeah. And like I said, I foot the bill for most of the stuff out here, so I'm like, I need to find a way to break even, because like even when we did Freedom Fest last year, and I lost a lot on that one. It was good. So this year it's going to be an open event, and we're going to try to make it bigger so we can at least make something off of it and not just bleed out, because it sucks.
I will if you would like any sort of assistance with that, let me know, and I'll see if Zach is free and if he's able to help you out and things like that to kind of.
I lost you.
Sorry, I had something in my eye and I moved away from my mic. But yeah, Zach does a lot of our advertisement, a lot of our money making stuff, and events and things like that. So if you would like the help, I can talk to him, see if, kind of see what you guys can do, adjust, and things like that. Because I know we are actually going through a different T-shirt place this year, because the last one that we had in the online store that they had for Order of Wrath, it was okay, but they never, when people ordered stuff, they never fully got their full orders. So, which sucks. And, the T-shirts that they had were, they weren't bad, but they're Zach's looking into other places to kind of see what else is out there.
Well, yeah, we'd definitely be interested in reaching out to him. Ryan mainly handles all the business side of things, but definitely having an extra pair of hands to kind of polish things up would be greatly appreciated because like I said, Ryan and I really want to try to start generating money across the board instead of freaking bleeding out.
Right.
Yeah.
And I thought I closed that. Evidently not. I still have it. And we have a really good local girl have Santos hit me up. All right. Schwartz, you could have just... Yeah. I will have to talk to Schwartz about that because I don't know what he means by that. The random messages I get while I'm trying to focus on something and get sidetracked, it gets a little entertaining. So what weapons do you guys have that you prefer? I know Santos has so many.
I have a plethora. Right now, Matt Aaron is providing us with a lot of new weapons. We have our carcass splitters. We have the hog splitter. We have 2 weapons right now that are being created that will be revealed. We're not going to share any details on that right now.
That's what I was getting ready to say. Are we going to roll out the specialty?
Not yet. That'll be a surprise for later. And I'm still primarily running a 2-handed axe. I still use B. She hasn't broken just yet.
The mustache axe.
Oh, we had a mustache axe from Buhurt Tech, but a couple of my fighters and all their great genius decided to leave it outside, and it got stolen by some. Along with one of our cleavers, one of our hog splitters.
Hold on. Oh, not your big ass meat cleaver one?
No. I still have that.
Okay.
I'm just saying it was one of the butter knife looking motherfuckers.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I still primarily run 2-handed axes and my hand axe because it's shaped like a hand.
You'll have to send me a picture of that.
Yeah, hold on. It's ironically sitting right next to me. So.
Yeah. Do you still have your paddle?
My what?
Your paddle?
My paddle? Which one?
The one that Adam made for you. Oh, God.
Oh, my cleaver?
Yeah.
Hold on. Give me 2 seconds.
Sorry, I'm having Santos grab his weapons from his weapon closet. Everybody's got to have a weapons closet. Oh, cramp in the calf.
Yeah, Santos has a full-on armory over there.
Dude, that's kind of what it looks like at my captain, Zach's house. He's got, if he doesn't have probably half of the team's weapons just chilling in his closet at one time.
Go get that damn ball.
Uh-oh. I think Santos is losing a battle over there with somebody. Well, Ryan, what kind of weapons do you normally run?
So usually I just run around 2-handed axe. It gets the job done. Where I'm a shorter guy, so a 2-handed axe for me is a lot shorter for a lot of the fighters. But I do have a 2-handed falchion I use every now and then, but I stick with the axe primarily.
Okay.
Hand axe.
Only I can see this. I'm trying to.
Straight up knife hand over there.
Here, I'll cover the photo with it.
Hold on.
Well, yeah. So, this was made by Matt Aaron.
Okay, hold on. I'm still trying to figure out a way to get this. Of course, you're late, Rufio.
Sorry, I'm late.
Sorry I'm late. I couldn't make it to practice today. I live 2 hours away.
So I'll just do this. I'll just lay them out, and I'll take a photo for you. Because right now my two primaries are actually loaded up on to be flown out to Carolina Carnage, but
Okay.
I still have a lot of backups. They're basically similar.
Yeah, I don't care if you're broke, Rufio. No, one of my fighters is like, I'm broke. I'm a broke bitch.
Who's not?
Well, when we do this sport.
Seriously.
Window capture?
There. This has a photo. It kind of give you an idea of the types of weapons that I'm using. You know, obviously the cleaver really isn't used much anymore ever since I lost part of my bicep, and then, you know, the hand axe is just a fun gimmick.
Yeah.
It does meet specs, so.
Interesting.
Well, we're all very broke.
Yep. And Santos is going to be joining me here now.
What did you say?
I said you're joining me here now.
I'm not. I don't want to be broke. I don't want to be in Iowa and be broke. Oh, what the hell?
Yeah.
What have you done?
I had put your video on my stream. It's our chat that I just modified, so it's just you.
It's me?
It's just you. So now they can see what I see. So if you want to display your weapons again, so I don't have to.
Well, the problem though is it's freaking lagging. So I'm gonna go back to our freaking. There we go. So this is one of the hog splitters made by Matt Aaron.
I've got one of them.
Yeah, this is a new one of his new ones. Good stuff. Dylan Sweeney actually gave him the idea for these, and then everybody loves them.
Yeah,
They're great
unfortunately,
weapons.
yeah, I believe they don't meet H&B technically requirements because the handle length doesn't meet the blade length and all that.
Well, I mean,
Overseas H&B.
They should, or because I mean, Dylan made sure that they would meet specs because he's a big advocate for H&B. But anyways, here's the hand axe again, made by Matt Aaron. And it is a hand.
How thick is that?
I don't know. It's the proper thickness.
Oh, baby.
I don't remember these goddamn things. So here's a classic.
Oh, God,
The
yeah.
cleaver.
Hey, it's a great sticker on that cleaver.
It is. Branded by the goddamn Joes.
Oh.
So
Speaking of which, Ryan, I want one of those stickers.
I'll send you one as soon as I get the next batch printed off.
Sweet.
and then these types of heads are what I'm running now with
Little baby
basically
heads.
4 foot aft. You know, the butt cap on that is actually a raccoon made by Matt Aaron. That axe head is a Bisman head. And then this one is an axe head made by Brett Skinner. This is another one of my backup weapons. But these are primarily what I'm running nowadays, are axes like that.
Okay.
So.
I didn't see
Other than
the
that.
sword paddle.
Sword paddle, I mean, in the garage somewhere.
Oh,
If we
okay.
even have any left. If we even have any left, they keep going missing because people keep losing crap.
Uh-oh.
Our fighters are a pain sometimes.
Yeah. Just like most fighters.
Yeah. They're like, hey, Cap, look what I have. That's great. Where'd it go? I don't know.
Why did I lose so many different scenes to figure out where I gotta be? I have to move your picture. You're gonna go in the upper corner. So you don't realistically do social media like as
Well,
like you have Instagram, you have Facebook, and then you have your own social media. Like TikTok, so which a lot of your pictures that you had given me. Oh, that's just something else. Which, if you want to follow Santos the Trash Panda, there's his TikTok. How active are you on that?
TikTok, I'm usually pretty active on TikTok, and I respond a lot to comments. I've actually helped a lot of people find teams in their area and get started in the sport all over the country.
Okay.
The problem is I'm the only one that deals with our social media, and I am extremely busy individual. So
Yes,
I
he
will
is.
forget about shit, but I'm mainly active on Facebook and TikTok, and I'm trying to get our Instagram more active. Oftentimes I forget that Instagram exists.
Yeah.
So
Oh, it looks like Alex the Possum Knight posted your guys' Instagram in the chat.
yeah, that's the Warpig one that hasn't been updated in the yeah. So you can see that there's a huge gap between the newest photo and the last photo. There was a huge gap. But yeah, it's just because, like I said, I get busy and I forget that it exists.
Yeah, and sometimes you're too busy and you forget I exist too. I know.
True, I feel terrible because it took me, over a year to get Aaron's shit sent to him?
Yeah.
But he got it.
Yeah.
Okay, I forget I exist too, so.
Yeah. And if I try calling Santos, he's like, I'm busy. Don't call me. What do you want?
And yet you still call me.
I do. I will still call you to try to talk to you, just because some days.
Yeah,
But
there are some days where my phone is just nonstop, and I'm like, I'm gonna just explode this damn phone.
I'm just gonna murder somebody. But
I was trying not to incriminate myself. Just that.
Yeah. I want to say I had more tattooed. No. I feel like that's almost.
Hey, Aaron, you still have your tattoo?
Yes.
Yeah, yours got shaded in. Mine still hasn't yet.
It hasn't really been shaded in.
Nice.
I'm still looking to either get it colored or potentially shaded more and gone over again. But
Yeah.
it's one of those
I got
things.
a ton more now.
Yeah. It's one of those things of, do I just have somebody else do it now? And just be like,
Well, that's my issue with my right arm is that the artist that was doing my right arm moved back to his home state, and for a while was like, I don't want anybody else, I want to finish it, bro. Let me finish it. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to fly out there. So the artist who's been working on my left arm is going to take over on my right sometime in June.
okay.
My right arm will be finished, finally.
Yeah. Yeah, well, my situation is a little more awkward than yours.
Yeah. At that point, you might as well just go and have somebody else finish it.
Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the thing. He did a great job, but
yeah.
I also haven't been back to California in 3-4 years.
You're not missing much.
Oh, no, I'm totally missing much. I'm missing you and Mom. So let's, because I know not many people know that whole situation on, why I call you Mom why I call you Dad and Alexa Mom. And
well, I mean, essentially, I whooped your ass at an ACW event on the East Coast, and then
in
you
New
were like,
Jersey.
Hey, I want to go to school at UTI in Sacramento. Can I come live with you for a while I'm doing that? And I had totally forgot about it. So one day Alexa comes to me and she's like, hey, Aaron's going to be here next week. And I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, he's moving in. Remember? I'm like, oh, shit, that's right.
Yeah.
And so
it was an October event that we went to, met up, talked. And then from October to the end of January, I had been dealing with Alexa, getting things situated, and I was there end of January, beginning of February, and yeah.
So basically took him in as our own child and let him go to school and hang out, and he helped us out a lot with the team and everything. But no, we were in the store one time, and Aaron comes up to me and he's like, "Dad, can I get this?" And I'm like, "Go ask your mom." So he goes over to Alexa and he's like, "Mom, can I get this?" "What'd your dad say?" "He said to ask you." "Okay, put it in the cart." And there's this old guy staring at us. He is fucking confused beyond all hell. And I'm like, hypothetically, he could pass as our kid because Alexa is 6 foot, and I'm stocky, and Aaron's giant and stocky, so he could, pick up more than his mom's jeans. I don't know. But yeah, this poor old guy was so confused. It's the funniest shit ever.
So confused. It was just the look on his face, and then just our giggles completely after that. Like, that dude got so weirded and creeped out.
He just like hauls ass out of the aisle. Yeah. And then eventually, the little boy got big enough to fly the coop, and he went on to start his own life.
Yeah, went back home to Iowa. We had such great times out in California. We went to Havasu in March, which was the first time any team had brought 2 teams from their state to a national event.
Yeah, I believe so, yeah.
And also both teams placed.
Yes.
Grizzlies had taken first during that tournament, and LA Golden Knights had come in third.
Yeah.
So, which was definitely interesting and definitely very fun. Oh, God, yeah. No. That just brought up, wow. So, yeah, on my way home from that event, I got back to the house at, 2-3 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah.
And may or may not have almost died that night.
Yeah, shit happens.
Yeah,
But yeah, it was good times while you were here.
Yeah, I miss it. But yeah, so when you travel and you have roommates, make sure you let them know, hey, I'm on my way home, so...
Yeah, you could die.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's happened twice. Santos almost did it to me one time, too.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what that event was.
I don't recall, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh, no. I was coming home from school. But, yeah, that was so much fun. Hanging out with you guys and living with you guys. But, yeah, definitely, if you ever come out here, Santos, let me know. We will definitely do something.
I'm 100% sure the only reason I would ever go out there is to hang out with you, because I have no reason to ever go to wherever. It's freaking Iowa.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, bring your kit. I want to fight you again.
Of course. Never leave home without it.
Yeah. I'm also possibly looking at upgrading my kit, by the way.
Should go through Alan Bishman.
I think I'm going to do a little more locally.
Oh.
So, I am getting my helmet from him. I am getting a bar boot, but it won't be stainless. It will be mild.
Thick as fuck.
Hey, it's mild as the helmet that I currently have.
Yeah,
And,
it's gonna be thick as fuck. I mean,
yeah.
shit's bomb proof, man.
Uh-huh.
You can't feel shit when you can't wear shit when you're wearing a Bishman helmet.
No, especially the one that I have that's taken a shit ton of hits and has been loaned out to quite a few people. And nobody's ever gotten hurt in my helmet, which has been nice. They've left it They've left it dented and, scratched, but that comes with the sport.
comes with the territory.
Yeah. But yeah, no. Hopefully here within the next month or two, I believe one of our fighters is going to be starting to make arms and legs and limbs and stuff.
Oh, nice.
And chest pieces. So
Cool.
and then I had heard through a rumor in a bush there might be another person potentially making helmets just a few hours from us. So
Yeah. There's a rumor in the bush. Might be the same bush we heard it from.
Was it a hairy bush?
Oh, yeah. Very.
Situational awareness. So, I know you had talked about your bicep earlier. Would you like to explain a little bit about that? Because not many people who watch this or listen really know a whole lot about some of the outside. I know I've dropped your name a few times since I lived out there with you, but they don't know a whole lot about not major injuries, but injuries that have happened to people over the years.
So it essentially was a freak accident, but it was a 16 versus 16, Ukraine versus USA, and I had a Ukrainian fighter come in and pole arm as I'm tied up with another fighter, and he blasts me in the right in the forearm, right between the elbow area and bicep, and yanks and then takes off running, still fighting, still going, throwing punches, but after a while I realized I'm like, where the hell is my sword at? Like trying to do combos here and only one arm's working. I look down, there's blood everywhere, and I'm like, oh shit. So get off the field. Fight's over. Ukraine takes gold. And the medics were, confused on what the hell they were doing with my arm, so that sucked. And then I get a tetanus shot and go back to the States. And I'm thinking, where I got hit, how it happened, tendon busted, muscle retracted. No problem. We fix it, we'd be good to go. No, when I got back to the States to get my MRI, a chunk of my bicep is missing. And I'm like, what the fuck? So somehow, some freak accident, I got a chunk of my bicep torn out while fighting. And so, I mean, my arm still works great and everything, but there are certain things that I can't do anymore. So I really don't participate in singles anymore because that arm will get exhausted quickly, which is unfortunate. But obviously, I'm still fighting and everything. But yeah, that was one of my shittier injuries that I've gotten. And I've gotten tons of things like bruises, cuts. Blew out my knee, things like that. But that's all stuff that comes along with the territory.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, no, those freak incidences where, things get broken, things get ripped out. It's unusual.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think. The only other, because Nashville, they had somebody, I want to say, broke his leg.
Oof.
And then
Simon getting his head popped in.
Yeah, and that was 2016?
Yes, I believe so. And then, we've had plenty of facial injuries with weapons going through the eyeballs and stuff.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I saw in one of the pictures you had a eye patch on.
That was, again, a freak accident. That happened at work.
Oh.
Freaking, the coils for their AC systems, the evaporator coils, they come from factory under pressure. And you got to cut into them so you can, attach your lines and everything to them. So normally you're cutting into it with a tubing cutter, and then once the nitrogen starts coming out, you let go and wait for it to drain, and then cut the rest of the cap off. But no, the moment my tubing cutter pierced the copper, the end just rips off and nails me in the face. Lacerates a hole through my eyelid and jacks up my eyeball. Ooh. I got damn lucky that I got my vision back, and I have a small scar in my eye, and that's it. Yeah, I couldn't fight that day because I had an eye patch on.
Well, I am glad to see that you were doing better.
Yeah. My
See?
vision was a lot worse than that one time you shot me in the eye.
Which time?
With the stupid Nerf gun with the little yellow balls when you shot me in the eye. Couldn't see right for like 3 days. But yeah, my vision was so much worse for like almost a month.
Well, you know better to have a Nerf fight with me.
Yeah, you shoot people in the eye. Fair warning, everyone. That's all he does is shoot people in the eye in Nerf Wars. And paintballs, by the way.
We've never paintball fought.
I'm making assumptions.
Well, we have a paintball list area out here. Come paintball fight me.
I don't want to find out.
They have masks.
Doesn't mean shit.
Yeah, I'll just shoot
me
you.
before I get my mask on.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Ow.
Yeah. He said, wow.
Okay, so evidently Schwartz sent you hurt your own teammate. Is he though? Is he still my teammate? You know.
It's fair game.
I'm adopted, so
True.
So yeah. I call myself adopted because when I moved back, you know, fighting with the Doombringers. Not at first though. You know, adopted to War Pigs, adopted to God.
I want to make Schwartz an honorary War Pig member.
No, fuck that guy. Yeah. We hurt our own teammates all the time. That's just practice.
Jesus. Hey now.
Well, not wrong. Because when we
She's
lived
not
together,
wrong.
we did put each other through trash can lids.
This is true. See, Schwartz is down. I'm sending him one of the new surcoats.
Not till I get mine first, damn it. He's still mad at me because huh?
I said, damn it, Bobby.
Damn it, Bobby. He's still mad that I got my Grizzlies tabard before him.
Well, I had your address, not his.
You can always send it to me.
Then you'll never give it to him. You'll hold it over his head. He can't reach that high.
That is fair. But no, I know Schwartz. So Schwartz has a HMB tournament team that he is also running called the Chimeras. At him and I were talking, and he's like, "Hey, when you talk to Santos again, let him know that if he ever wants to fight on the Chimeras, he has a spot on the team." So I figured since you're giving him a spot on the War Pigs, I figured I'd let you know he's giving you a spot on the Chimeras.
That's Buhurt's love right there, son.
Hell yeah.
I'll fight for the Chimeras. Do this.
So, I don't. Aw, shut up, Rufio. So Rufio is one of my fighters. Yeah, it literally why he got his nickname because he has red on top of his head.
I'll get you those measurements.
Let me see if I can find a picture. I'll do it later. But yeah, just like Rufio in the movie, he's got the head red, not feathers, but spray painted his top of his hair red, and we're just like, you look like Rufio. And
he's like, well, I got the name. I might as well fit the part.
yeah, he's spray painted his helmet to make it look like that. He's also been called an angry cockatoo, but we think Rufio fits much better.
Yeah.
Just need your surcoat measurements. But yeah, does anybody else who is watching have any questions for Santos and or Ryan? As I don't have anything else. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about the sport or your team?
I mean, right now we're getting ready to secure a facility so that we can actually have our own inside freaking environment to train, because sometimes it's just a pain in the ass trying to deal with each other's backyards and whatnot, you know?
Yeah.
So once that's set in stone, it'll make life a lot easier. What question is that?
Uh-oh.
No, I don't know where your flamingo's at.
Oh, I know where one of them's at.
Oh, can I get
Ask
a
them.
can I get a oh yeah? Oh yeah. Damn it.
Ryan, I need one from you now.
Oh, yeah. How was that?
There we go. I guess the question now is, what should I get for dinner? Because I need to order dinner. Take a Chinese
Thank you
food.
both. No, Santos, you know what would be really good? Chicken wings.
What?
Chicken wings.
I just had chicken wings earlier today.
Yeah,
That's what I
But-
bought for everybody for practice.
but did they have a bite taken out of each one of them and then left for later?
No, unfortunately.
That's giving him ideas for next time.
Yeah, Drake took a shot of a whole shot of tapatio topped with ghost pepper sauce.
Ooh,
Yeah, so that happened.
Huh.
that's why he looks so happy in that picture.
I got bored and I'm like, who wants to earn $20? Drake's like, I need gas money. I was like, all right, you're gonna take a shot of tapatio. So
I can provide half-eaten chicken wings. That is just a sin. If you don't eat the full chicken wing, why even just take a bite?
she's a menace. You can hear my daughter screaming down the hall.
So, I don't care about that. How old is your daughter? Now that you brought that up, if
Daughter's
it's
5
too
months.
personal,
Well, she's 5 months old,
okay.
Yeah.
Congrats.
and my aunt, so
And you're what?
and my son is 1 month old. That's as far as I'll go there.
So what you're saying is we need to have another conversation not on stream.
Correct.
Got it. Well,
So,
and you didn't even tell
I'm
me
starting my own Buhurt army, okay?
didn't even tell me I'm an uncle, motherfucker.
Well, I told Schwartz.
Do I look like Schwartz? Damn it!
I'm kidding. Schwartz knows all the juicy details of everything.
Remember, I still know stuff.
Huh?
So remember, I still know stuff.
It's true. Something we know a little more about each other than we should.
Yeah, and have also seen a lot more of each other than we should.
It's also true, unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah.
Buhurt is love, right?
Yep. So much love. And you see how
Jesus.
dark Santos is? Yeah. He's not that dark everywhere.
Jeez, all right.
I thought Santos was carrying a flashlight one time.
Oh
No.
my god.
No, he wasn't. Not at all.
Fuck. Put a flashlight in your pants. You just happened to see me.
No.
Mac,
It was your butt.
yeah.
You were walking away with it. I'm like, oh,
The beacons. The
There-
beacons are lit.
there's a glow. An unnatural glow.
We're disturbing the locals.
Yeah. But Rufio, do you
Oh my
have
God.
anything to ask? I know you got here late. Anybody else have anything to ask? 'Cause I don't believe I have any other questions. Do you guys have anything else you want to say?
Well,
Nah.
let's as a goddamn country, let's make this year a bountiful year for all the Buhurt teams out there.
Oh yeah.
Grind never stops.
I don't.
That's what I got for you.
Yeah. Well, you message me, Rufio. I will ask them, and hopefully we'll be able to figure out a way to let everybody know what your question is and how it was answered. Well, on that note, I guess, since we did cover upcoming events and stuff. Well, if you guys don't have anything else, I am just going to call it for the night.
All right.
And
to me.
I'm going to keep Santos on here with me as I do this. I just got to figure out where I want to place you. Underneath of me is okay. I'm alright with that. So, yep. You will always be underneath of me. So, yep. And then one team that we kind of talked a little bit about was the Grizzlies, which is their regional, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Regional team, which is, best of the best in the region. And do you guys have a secondary regional team?
So technically, yes. Technically, the second regional team is the Pathfinders.
Okay. I didn't know if you guys were still going with that or not. So.
Yep. We actually had surcoats made and everything, and we utilized that as our secondary team. And then, of course, SoCal is actually developing. Because California provides such a vast amount of top-tier fighters, we can easily fill 2 primary regional teams. So we started doing basically SoCal's primary fighters are the Condors, and NorCal's primary fighters are the Grizzlies, and then the second-tier team is the Pathfinders.
So would Pathfinders be for everybody who didn't make the primary SoCal and
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Nice.
And then we just after that, if we have enough to fill another team, we just pick somebody's chapter and who has surcoats and fill that.
Gotcha.
So.
Off topic, but how do you guys talk to Austin out in Reno often?
Whenever he decides to respond, he's also a busy individual as well, because I know he does a lot of truck deliveries. He's a big rig driver.
Yeah, I want to say because I had messaged him a while back to see if he wanted to pop on with me, and he read the message. I just haven't gotten a response from him, so I know he's busy. I might have to reach out again and see how he's doing, because that's one thing I've kind of lacked from moving back was reaching out to a lot of people out there, make sure that they're doing okay. And
we're all chugging along the same. Nothing much has changed except we're all getting older.
And you're getting uglier.
I am.
I know.
Getting gray hairs finally.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
But on this ending episode of Panda's Arena, we've talked about the War Pigs and Average Joes. Hopefully I will be able to get it onto YouTube, so if anybody has missed anything, we'll be on hopefully Sunday. If not Sunday, I have all day Monday to do it. I took off Monday because Monday is a special day for me, and also actually today is a rough day, which I didn't realize today was the date. But yeah, so have a good night. Hope everybody enjoyed themselves and looking at Santos and all of his glory.
Huh.
Well, you are the first person who I've videoed onto the stream, so.
Yeah, there you go. You figured it out.
I modified it. I'm pretty sure there's a different, easier way to do it, but it'll work for now.
Yeah.
But, hope everybody has a good night. I like looking at Santos. No.
Jesus Christ.
I like looking at Santos. I have old pictures that I just stare at for hours on time.
I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that at all.
Yeah. No, we are not talking about Dragon's Milk. You can stop that. God damn it. No. Our group chat has been talking about Dragon's Milk for the last 2 days. And it's like, well, do dragons... Speaking of dragons, do you still have Barbosa?
Barbosi? No, he's with Quinn down in Porterville. He's freaking massive.
Is he?
Yeah.
Good grief. I remember when he would just stare at me while I slept.
Oh, he wanted to freaking kill you, dude.
Yeah. Yes, he did. And then you launched him at me a few times while I was sleeping.
He wanted to fly.
Yeah, I've noticed.
But yeah, he's full grown. He's freaking massive, dude. He's like, I don't know, 18, 20 inches, maybe a bit longer than that. And he's just
Holy
pancake. He's an
shit.
absolute unit for a lizard.
I was like, because he was, what, maybe 10 inches or so when
Yep.
I had seen him?
Yeah, he was
Good.
little.
Good grief.
Dog, shut up.
But on that note now, we will call it, and I will... Oh, Santos is looking at something so intensely right now. Dragon's milk. Yeah. He wants to know, more than likely, if dragons have nipples or tits. That was a whole...
because they're dragons, they're reptiles, so they're likely like other reptiles and have a smooth belly with no nipples.
Yeah, but then how do you get dragon's milk? Yeah,
From the males. From the males.
Ugh.
You asked.
So it doesn't come from the nipples then. Oh no, Alex, I know. This is
Male dragon.
yeah, male dragons. Yeah, no, literally pictures and posted of dragons in bras and edited photos of dragons and
Poor little Andrew.
yeah. It's just on that note, I'm gonna call it for the night.
Yeah.
You guys have a good night. Everybody, thank you
you
for
too.
stopping in and watching. Hopefully I talk to you guys soon.
All right.
Bye.